Hi, everybody. My name is Mr. Campbell. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is part of a series where we help parents navigate and understand Google Classroom a little bit better. So today we're talking about the to-do list or the to-do section. So if you're new and this is the first time you've been here, you can go to previous videos for navigation and an introduction, but today we're talking about the to-do list. So up in the top left-hand corner, you have the hamburger here. When we click on this, it's going to bring a drop-down menu. We've talked about a lot of these things already. When we click on to do, what this is this is showing your child what your child still needs to do or to turn in. Now, sometimes this might not be accurate based on if they've turned something in and it hasn't been graded yet. But as a parent, this is where you can go and look and hold your child accountable or talk to them about missing assignments or assignments that they've turned in that haven't been graded and why they were turned in late, different things like that. So when we click on to-do list, it's actually going to give me a list of everything that's missing all the way back from the beginning of the year. Now, the most current item is at the bottom that they need to do. I wish that they would have flipped that and reversed that. If there's a way to figure that out, I will look online, see if we can do that. But I can also up here select a certain class. So let's say we go to ceramics. I know that my son is missing something in ceramics. So this is an assignment that shows that it's missing here, right? Now, if I were to actually click on this assignment, it would take me to the details here. It would take me to, he's missing something. There's something going on. This is the actual assignment, and we'll spend more time in this in a future tutorial. But if I go back and I look here, we've got some starter, some other things with mugs and different things like that. If I click on done, what it'll show me is it'll show me things that my son has turned in that might not have been graded, right? So he did this, the found object sculptures, but it was done late. If I go back to the to-do list, there's a reflection that hasn't been done because, again, my son turned it in late. I don't expect the teacher to have it graded the minute that he turns it in, and we're in spring break right now, so teachers and students aren't doing really anything. But then that would show up that he could do the reflection. So he can't do the reflection until that found project is turned in. All right. Now, if I wanted to switch to a different class, we could go to, let's say, language arts. We're going to have some stuff from the beginning of the year. Then we'll get into some of our most recent assignments. So the elevator reading comprehension, this is an assignment that they had a while ago, right? He's done. He's turned it in. He's assigned. He should have a score on it. Now, if I go back again to the done list, this will just be for language arts, right? So if I wanted to change the classes, I could go back to ceramics, and you'll notice what that does is that switches everything over to ceramics. So to do is what needs to be done, and done is what has been turned in. And we'll talk about that in the next tutorial, how to turn things in, how to attach things, how to use Google Drive, different things like that. We'll probably split those out into separate tutorials. But if you're here, it's because you're a parent and you're a teacher and you want to help your child be successful. I appreciate you. I love you, and I'm glad that you're here.